Okay, this is my group's recording for our chat demo. So right here we have our code. So we have an array list of sockets right here, a Boolean for quit, our server, and our port number right here. So we start server, which runs this code right here, creates a thread, and it runs it, generates the port number, and gets our IP address here. It's a new server with that port number. And then it has a thread pool of 5, so we can have up to 5 connectors here. And then we have while true, it just kind of checks if a server socket gets a new connection, and when it does, it runs request handler. Request handler is this code right here, and it just handles the socket that's connected. So it tells us that what the IP and the port number of it is, and then it tells us the message we received from it. And then that's what it does. And then we have a scanner, and then we have a while loop. So while quit is not true, keep running and checking the console. So if we write help, it gives it a list of things you can do, such as my IP to get the IP address, my port for the port number, and send to send a message to one of the sockets that are currently connected, and it gives an error if we try to send one when there's no sockets to, or when we choose one less than the amount of sockets available. So then if it passes those conditions, it just sends the message using send message right here. And so send message really just grabs the socket and the message and uses print writer to write to it. So after that, we have connect for connecting to sockets, and then we have lists, and it tells us no connections if it's 0, or else it just lists all the IP and port number of all the connections we have. And then terminate just removes the socket from the list, and then right here we have quit to close the server. So right here I have 2 instances, I actually have 3 instances, looks like, of the code. I'm just going to use 2 right here. So if I type in help, you can see I have all these options. So I can do my IP, my port, and I can do the same thing right here. So my IP and my port. And if I want to, I can list right here, currently no connections. So if I do send one hi, it tells me I have no connections to send to. So then if I connect, there you go, it says I'm connected. And then we can do, if we do list, we do send one hi there. And as you can see, the bottom part right here has received that message. So unfortunately, I couldn't get two-way connecting to work, so you do have to manually connect like this and type in the other chat's code. So then on my list, I have to do send to hi back at you. As you can see, it has received that message. So if I remove these connectors right here, so if I terminate socket 1 right here, the socket is closed. I send one hi. Nothing gets sent because obviously the socket has closed. It doesn't get a message that it's closed, but as you can see, the socket was closed. And then if I want to end the server, I can just do quit right there. And then it tells me the server is closed. And then it won't let me do anything. Do the same thing on this one, and server closed.